Good evening, Wabash. It's me, Nathan, back again with another video blog from Buenos Aires, Argentina. But tonight, we are going to talk about the good old United States of America. They say that when you go and study abroad, it's a great time to really figure out what you are. Well, right now, I know that I am three things. I am angry, gay, and kind of thirsty. For those of you that don't know me personally or have just kind of stumbled upon my video blog, here's a big shocker: I am a gay man. And that's fine, but normally I am not an angry man. The reason that I'm angry is that today the governor of Indiana, Mr. Mike Pence, signed into law Senate Bill 101, the ever infamous Religious Freedom Restoration Act. What is the Religious Freedom Restoration Act? Well, let me tell you. The Religious Freedom Restoration Act basically says that if you practice religion, the government cannot force you to do something that compromises those religious beliefs. Doesn't sound too bad, right? And like Jaeger bombs or communism, this is one of those things that sounds better than it actually is when you put it into practice. The practice of this law could be good. Let's say that there's a man who practices Islam in jail. The jail says that it's not safe for him to have a beard, which is very important to his religious practice. This law states that if it's judged that removing the beard would be an excessive burden upon his religious practices, the government cannot force him to do that. I don't think that's how this law is going to be used in Indiana. I am all about the government not being able to interfere with what people choose to believe, nor am I against religion. I think that some people use it the wrong way, but again, in theory, I think it's a really great way for people to find faith in things, find happiness. Personally, I enjoy being a person of faith. However, what I think people are going to use this bill for isn't to protect their faith, but to bully other people. This bill gives people an open window of interpretation for their religious beliefs that could allow people to basically refuse service to anyone for any reason. The reason that hits home for me is because as a gay man, if I go into a restaurant now and the manager just decides that he doesn't like me because I'm gay, he can turn me out of the restaurant. I don't necessarily have a problem with this kind of legislation because I think that if people want to be selfish, ignorant eggheads, then I'm not going to pay them to be selfish, ignorant eggheads, and I'm going to feel better about it. However, this is a slippery slope because we've done something like this where people could decide whether or not to give service to certain types of people based on appearance or preconceived judgment, and they were called Jim Crow laws, and they didn't work very well. So here's my personal issue against the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. I, as a gay man, have never been a burden to anyone while trying to purchase food in their restaurant.
Does my non-fat soy macchiato have sprinkles on it? You peasant.
Let's get one thing straight. Pun intended. I am a sinner. I cheated on a math test once. I stole a piece of candy once. I am not a perfect person, but one thing that I do that is not a sin is being gay. And don't tell me that it's a choice, because if you think you're more of an authority on my brain than I am, you're not a selfish egghead, you're a moron. But if from a religious perspective someone believes that they should not serve me because I am gay, because it is a burden upon their religious exercise to serve a sinner, I really hope that they are prepared to turn away service to anyone that's gotten a divorce, anyone that's had a child out of wedlock. I don't see that happening in Indiana. And that's where I have a problem with this. This legislation isn't going to be used to protect people from having to do things that they wouldn't normally do because of their religious beliefs. It's going to let people bully other people. Now let's talk about Argentina. Argentina legalized gay marriage in 2009, and it's been pretty great ever since. Look at this. They have gay coloring books, gay marriage coloring books. Why doesn't the United States have gay marriage coloring books? Look, right here. That's me. That's me right there. The end of the coloring book has a space where you can draw your own family because there is no right way to have a family. They're all good. This is freaking awesome, America. Get with it. Gay marriage coloring books. Now here's the funny thing about gay marriage in Argentina. It hasn't caused the country to spiral into a crumbling hell of a country. Weird, right? Everyone's so worried that if America goes to the gays, things are gonna be really, really bad in America. Ring, ring, here's a wake-up call. They already are. And the weird thing is, even though Argentina legalized gay marriage, they're still a functioning country, and they don't have their police kill people every day. Damn, that's good tea. The bottom line is, this legislation tells people that the government is going to back other people when those people tell this group of people that is different from them that they aren't important, and that's really messed up. If you're someone that practices any religion that is loosely based on this idea that you should be kind and treat other people well, and that love is the most important thing of all, and you follow this legislation, you're a pretty terrible person and should feel like junk. Here I have a bag full of all the different types of people who are important in this world. Gay men and women, you're important. Transsexual people, you're very important. Muslims, Jews, Buddhists, pretty much anyone that practices any faith that isn't literally sacrificing children, you're important. Atheists, what do you know? You're important. Black, Asian, Hispanic, you're all important. White, straight Christians, guess what? You guys are important too. But here's the thing, you're not more important than everybody else. So I end all of my videos and blog posts with a little phrase that I really enjoy, but now more than ever, it has some serious meaning to me. When I say, everybody love everybody, that's what I want to happen. And it really sucks that I'm here in Argentina and all the news that I get on Facebook and Twitter is about how not everybody in Indiana loves everybody. The Hoosiers that I know and am proud to be associated with aren't selfish meatheads that just treat other people like crap because they think differently about them. If you're gonna treat someone like crap because they're different than you, you're a coward and need to figure yourself out. So even after all of that ranting, I'm still kind of angry, I'm still really gay, but I'm not that thirsty anymore. So with that, I bid you all a great evening, have a wonderful Friday, and everybody love everybody.